countdown. 5, 4, 3.
Hey, this is Miss Palani and I'm hanging out with Sonam and Rhea today. Congratulations, you guys. You have launched your very own line.
Oh my God.
Reason, it's such a cool name, by the way.
Thank you.
I love it. Reason. How did you take a long time to come up with the name?
Actually, I know it sounds really weird, but we did.
But it's like we were grappling with what to name it for a really long time. Everyone was like, your name should be in it. We're like, no, that's too obvious. Like, we don't want that. Like, we want this brand to live forever. And it's not about us. It's bigger than us and all that stuff. And then I remember people were getting frustrated with us because, you know, I guess we're so obsessed with it. We care so much about it. We just didn't want to make the wrong move. And I remember someone just sent us a list. Somebody in the team sent us a list and they were like, one of the names was Reason. And Sonam and I was just like kept saying it to each other, like reason. It's just so simple.
Yeah.
And we're like, it just fits. It fits us, you know.
And it's very trendy, so it has like a cool.
It's simple.
Yeah,
it's minimal.
very simple,
you know.
And you can make up a lot of things with it.
You can, exactly. But you know, I can't believe this. I think the first time this has ever happened at In Orbit, there's a bunch of people who spent the night camping. Because your store at Shopper Stop, they're waiting to go into the Shopper Stop. This is the first one they launched at, and it's going to be in Malad, Andheri. Everywhere. And I think eventually it's going to be 40 stores and then more and more.
Right now it's 17.
17 stores where you can go and get Reason. But tell me how this happened. How did you get all these girls to camp out?
So it wasn't like we got, you know, so basically the minute that we announced the brand, there was a lot of questions. Okay, how do we get it? Where do we go? Then we said that we're going to do the opening on a particular day and we got a lot of calls in. And then we were like, how do we, because it's a giant mall, and we couldn't have these girls like lining up in like a random place without, you know, taking care of them. They're young girls. We're like, so why don't we just create a safe place for them to wait if they want to?
I saw they're playing music and
no, we just turned like a queue into a sleepover.
Like, and so people are going to go 5 p.m. today.
Yes.
Is that what's happening?
Yes. We've been there for 24 hours.
They've been there for 24 hours and at 5 p.m. they get to go into the store.
I
know, that's amazing.
So moved
I wanted to cry when I saw the picture.
I think it's really sweet and that means a lot. That means you have a lot of love and that means you have a lot of love beyond Bollywood as well.
Yes.
You know, which is amazing. So tell me a little bit about the concept of the line. What is the line supposed to be about? Who is it for?
It's for every Indian girl. It's for girls who just want to be themselves and who don't know how to kind of get that, you know, in India, like especially with fashion and stuff like that. How do we get a certain pair of jeans that will make us look good, that will flatter us, you know? How do we get that t-shirt that, like you said, that feels right, the neck isn't too high, which feels right, it falls well.
By the way, I have to give a huge shout out for this t-shirt because it's so comfortable, the material is amazing, and it sits nicely because you always, like, girls cannot wear normal t-shirts because they sit too high, or they don't look attractive on you, the material doesn't sit comfortably.
You feel like the sleeve is too tight or something.
Yeah, here you can roll it up, be cool with it.
So the thing about, like, say for example, we created our own knit fabric. So this is basically what the collection is about, like encapsulated in a t-shirt, because you know, it's a homegrown brand. If I am the customer, then I can serve the customer a lot better. So, you know, we have different weather, we have different, you know, traditions, different environments. What's appropriate, what's not appropriate is very different. Not according to society, but even according to what we want. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, the Indian girl is a very specific kind of girl. She's sort of constantly in between the modern and the traditional. So, this is who the brand is for. Time. You don't have time to sit down and think about, oh my God, am I on point? You know, am I going to be comfortable? Like, I just don't think that these, at this price point, it seems like these questions are usually mutually exclusive. But in this brand, it's not the case, which is why it's taken us so long to get this brand out. Like, we're obsessed with it. We are into every little thing, every little detail.
Sonam was just saying that it's not just about putting your name on something and what, like you talked about what the store looks like, what the flooring looks like.
Yeah, I think that people can see that because people are smart enough today, the customer is smart enough today to understand that, you know, Sonam could have put her name on something a very long time ago when it comes to fashion, but she didn't, you know, and it was her decision. And you know, we've been working together for so long, and fashion for us has been a way to get closer and closer, and it just organically happened, you know, but I wasn't going to, you know, do anything that I wasn't like 100% behind, and neither was Sonam, you know.
And I think it's kind of amazing because, you know, people have watched you style Sonam and Sonam has evolved so much. So it's kind of also very comforting to be like, okay, I'm going to go buy something from Reason. I sort of comes pre-styled for me in a sense. And you have all these great prints. So tell me about the prints. Is there some nostalgic value to this?
I think, you know, we were actually talking about this earlier. When you go anywhere in the world, they all have their, I guess the best way to put it is like pop art.
Yeah.
So
and
you
pop
have
culture references.
Yeah, pop culture references. I think, and I don't think in India we have that.
No, yeah.
And so it was like, what was like really cool for us when we were younger, and I think that's what we're referencing too. So whether it's the Phantom cigarettes or you know, the sweets that we used to have when we were younger, or you know, Mogra, like, you know, we are going to like Haji Ali or something like that, or we're on the road and there are little like
French fries.
You know, what is it that, you know, we can reminisce about our childhood? You
and
know?
I think, did you have cute nicknames for each other growing up? By the way, I'm sure everyone wants to know.
Ryu and Sona.
Yeah, I call my sister Rhea.
Or Ryu.
And
Sona. Always Sona.
Always Sona, yeah. My sister calls me Sona, or she calls me Senior.
So would you consider yourselves very different or quite alike?
We are so alike in so many ways and so different in so many ways.
Yeah, we have the
people
same.
think you're very different.
No, we are very different, but our core value system is very similar. But our likes and dislikes are different. And I think when our value system is, you know, we think similarly about a lot of things that
really matter.
So, like I said, values, you know, about what we think is right, what is our place in this world, and you know, the idea of being an individual, but individually, like the way we dress, what we like to eat,
like how we live our lives on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, that is the superficial things are very, very different. Yeah.
I love that, you know, the invite and everything came with this giant box of candy which had all these things in it from my childhood, and I was like, this is amazing. So do you have a favorite childhood memory of each other?
Yeah, I think that
My favorite childhood memory, I'll tell you after you say.
I think that we, you know, we slept in the same room till we were 12, 13. So I was
15.
I was 12, 13 and she was 15. And then we finally got separate rooms because we were now grown up. And
I didn't, but I used to go and sleep with my sister.
And then I was obsessed with Barbie dolls. But I used to like be really like academic about it because I had to dress them because I was styling them. And Sonam would sit and deface each and every.
I did not like Barbie dolls at all.
She literally would, like, I would come back and I would just see like my Jasmine Barbie doll has like a nut on her face and things like that. And I would, bro, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? But now, and we used to fight it, but now when I look back on it, but now when I look back on it, those are like my favorite days. You know, it was just so much simpler. And my biggest problem was that Sonam constantly defaced my dolls.
Like, no, I just felt that they were not like, you know, they didn't look like us.
They needed a little something.
It's like, why are these white girl baby Barbie dolls?
We need a recent set of Barbie dolls.
Yeah, I love Barbie dolls.
I would love that. Would be my childhood dream come true.
Yeah, honestly, for me, I used to read a lot and I used to play sports a lot. My sister was like, I don't like balls coming anywhere. She did not play sports at all. So very different. But my favorite memory, I was obsessed with my sister, I think, to a point where I was like, why can't we dress the same all the time? And my favorite memory, which my mom claims not to remember, but I remember because she got really mad at me, was I kissed her cheek so many times she had a rash on her face. That's disgusting.
That's so much love. Love hurts sometimes, you know. That's so awesome. Okay, so what's the reason? You know, I had to ask this question.
The reason for reason is that there was nothing like when I would go shopping in Bombay. Okay, I would feel so disappointed because every label I would read would say made in India, but the label was not Indian, A. And B, it's like everything I buy is a compromise. Okay, I'll buy this jacket, but this fabric is too thick for this weather. Oh, I'll buy this dress, but I don't like how this is cut, or whatever it is, little pricier fashion. So I'll buy, out of that, I'll buy maybe like 10 things a year, you know. But my everyday fashion is high street, obviously, like anybody else.
Yeah, for sure.
Nobody's spending like a lakh of rupees on per day on their outfits, you know.
You can't,
So I would go and I'd be like, but you know, I want options that are not like trendy. I'm not a trendy person, but I'm a fashionable person. I'd like to believe, I hope. So, so the thing is that like I don't know, it just became
like, for example, I'm talking about jeans. Okay, let's talk about jeans. I have till date
Never
not found a pair of jeans that I'm
Same.
comfortable in.
Same.
Because I was like, Indian girls can't wear low rise. They just can't wear low rise.
They're not comfortable.
They're just not comfortable for us. We need a little bit of stretch. We have big hips,
Yeah.
no matter how skinny you are.
And stretch is comforting.
And
Yeah.
stretch is comfortable.
Yeah.
And sometimes the fabric is too thick. So we were like, we don't have a pair of jeans that we can wear in the summer. Like what? And in India, we have 3 pairs of jeans that we are selling. Not exactly 3 pairs, but 3 different styles of jeans. We have Rhea and I wearing the same ones because I wanted to match with her.
They look
So,
great, actually.
Thank
They
you.
look awesome.
These are recent
These
jeans.
jeans are actually life, by the way. I'm not just
They're
saying
slightly
it.
high waisted,
Yeah.
and so your hips don't stick
And they're
out.
stretchy, but they don't look like stretchy. Do you
Sure.
understand what I'm trying to say?
I think it's also looks like
They don't
something
look
that's very
like
comfortable
jeggings.
to live in almost,
just-
you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
That, like,
yeah.
yeah.
And they look like denim.
Yeah, they don't look like jeggings.
So, and the other thing was that Sonam got offered a lot of endorsements for fashion. Put your name on this, put your name on that, put your name on this, put your name on that. It just didn't feel right.
I didn't want to, like, I just felt that was not happening. I believe in the product, but when it comes to fashion, I know that if I put my name on something, girls are going to really, really follow it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do that. Like, I need to be responsible about what I do, and that's my reason. We're trying to be as responsible with it as possible, as responsible as 2 young girls can be.
No, I love it, and I think that it's
Denim
cool
buttons.
because it also has a trendy name to it, so
Yeah.
and it means something. So when I wear it, I feel like I'm sending a message out about myself as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that
No reason I can't.
There's no
Yeah.
reason I can't do anything. I can do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I love that you always have amazing airport style, and in fact, you know we documented
Yeah.
literally like every day.
Everything.
So-
Everything
Damn it.
documented.
So I am
I need to get
actually-
Sonam an outfit, Miss Malini.
Yes, but we love them, and you know, so now I have to attempt this because I'm going to Cannes and I'm going to
Yeah.
see you there, and obviously,
Do an 8.5-hour flight in.
yes,
I'm sorry, but like I do not understand wearing things that are not comfortable.
like stilettos to the airport.
Yeah.
Nobody gets
I
it.
mean, boots. You know, you can walk in
Yeah.
for as many, like however long that you can, and you can wear flat. I'm like, you've seen what I wear
Yeah.
to the airport. I don't think it always has to be comfortable.
Yeah.
You can wear reason.
Yeah, that's my plan. I plan to wear one of your T-shirts, and I love that you guys had sent over from Shoppers Stop this
Yes.
shirt. So, by the way, this is super soft. The
It's
material
really
is amazing.
soft.
So
This
it's-
is the most flattering shirt of all
Yeah.
time.
and the thing is, I'm going to put it on. The thing is that most denim shirts, when you feel them, there's always a little
It's
bit.
not breathable.
It's
This
a little
is-
harsh,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
they're not
This is-
comfortable to go anywhere.
This is a woven
So,
denim.
I think this is really
amazing.
good. And by the way, you're going to the French Riviera, so you shouldn't.
Shirt began is you need a shirt to wear as a jacket because it's too
'Cause again,
hot to wear
yeah,
jackets all the
exactly.
time.
But I also freeze in the airport, so
Yeah,
I need like
yeah.
some
Yeah,
kind
so
of
you can
like
just
both
wear this
ways.
with like a white T-shirt
Yeah.
and jeans or
Yeah.
white T-shirt, like exactly how you're wearing.
Things wearing it,
How
yeah.
golden is this material?
It's amazing.
It's so soft, and that's what I love about it. It's really comfy, and it'll look good. And
And
what
it
I-
makes you look really long because it's long from
Yeah.
the sides.
and I like the little, you know, the rough on it.
Yeah.
And this is
Great.
actually my favorite thing
Oh.
because it's really hard to find a bag that looks cute.
My
but
favorite
it's
bag in
gonna
the
carry
collection.
all
It's
these things.
amazing. I love
And
this
it's a
bag.
backpack. Everything to love about it. So I'm gonna have really epic airport style, and you
Yay!
can go and pick this up at the Shoppers
Love
Stop.
it.
Now, I'm going to play a little game with you guys because
Oh my God, I'm
obviously
scared.
we always have to play a game when we hang out.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. Let's put this in my bag. I love when I come to interviews and I leave with stuff. Just living the dream. Okay. I'm going to play a game called Most Likely To.
Okay.
And you have to tell me who's going to be most likely to do this. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Most likely to be a heartbreaker.
Like any person or between the both
Between
of
the
us?
two of you.
Most likely be a heartbreak.
Me.
Rhea,
Yeah?
that breaks hearts. My hearts get my
I'm
heart.
saying neither of us are like that, but probably between the both of us, me. She's definitely more boring than I am.
What is the worst way you would break up with someone? Would you like send them a text?
No, no, no.
No,
Both
no,
of us are
Not that-
confrontational.
I'm not that person.
Both
at
of
all.
us are like that. We've been brought up very well by Sonu.
I love that. Okay, who's most likely to come late to work?
If it's a morning shoot, me.
Yeah.
I can't
Okay,
wake up, guys.
Who's more likely to be better at math?
Me.
Rhea.
Yeah.
I'm also pretty good at math only when I'm concentrated.
I
have
feel
got
you.
space.
I like how you choose when that is.
Who's most likely to skydive?
Sonam.
I
She's
did
already
already
done
done
it.
Really? You know, all these answers, I would have thought the opposite,
Yeah.
literally. Who's most likely to be a stand-up comedian if they weren't?
Me.
Rhea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm too shy.
Amazing. Who's most likely to do 20 push-ups if required?
Sonam.
Me, definitely.
Who's most likely not to shower for a few days?
My sister. I shower. Yeah.
That's not true. It's just because you shower 9 times a day doesn't mean that everyone does it. Everyone normally showers twice a day like normal people.
Rhea, sometimes
Sonam-
I shower for 3 days also once.
That was in college. That's not
It's allowed. If it happens in college, it's allowed.
I've had a break.
Okay, but you're 18 years old in American college, that's what you do. Nobody is like Sonam who's like, I'm going to take a shower. Every like 20 minutes, she needs to take a shower. This is not normal, okay?
And fall, like who's clumsy?
Sonam. 100%
That I thought. Okay, who's most likely to be the most impatient?
Rhea.
Yeah.
No, Sonam. also.
Rhea, please come on. I am not impatient.
Sonam,
It's
you
very
are
impatient
a
thing to say, I
lot
have to say.
more impatient than I am. I'm very calm and patient.
Okay.
Okay, who's most likely to stalk someone if required?
Neither.
Stalk?
Like,
no.
you know, if you're on Facebook and you have an
No,
ex.
no, neither
no,
of us.
no,
Both
no,
of us
no.
are just so like
I'm-
in our own zone.
Oh, yeah.
Who's most likely to be hungry all the time?
Me.
Rhea, she's always hungry.
And this is something that happens to me all the time. Who's most likely to drop their phone lots and like literally?
You can answer
occupy
that, Sonam.
It's me.
It's happens like they just fly out of my hand. It's
No,
just like
I'm just really spaced
Sonam
out.
says, oh my god, my phone at least 93 times a day.
I'm just really spaced out.
that's incredible. Okay, so I'm literally it's the first time going to Cannes. Super excited.
What are you
And
wearing?
That's
Since everybody
my-
asked me that question, I think I should ask you that.
Oh my
Not
god!
you. What are you
I never
wearing?
get to answer this question. So I'm doing
Send you.
Tell me whatever
I'm going to
you
send you my
want.
Mogra sari.
amazing, and I think it's like a really I would be really proud to, and I think it's going to be something that's very different to
Yeah,
wear at
yeah.
Cannes. So and a couple of tips for me because I've never done the Cannes experience. What's it like?
Okay, first of all, it's very hot.
Yeah.
Okay, and it
Sunglasses.
rains. So take, you never know when it's going to rain.
Sure.
Carry big sunglasses.
Good pair of
And
sunglasses
it's very crowded.
and comfy shoes.
Comfy
yeah.
shoes. Like do boots or should we do like
no,
No, don't do
sneakers.
boots.
It's very hot.
Okay.
And what else can I tell you? The food is not so great in Cannes
Take
itself.
lots of pictures because that light.
It's amazing.
Light.
The light in Cannes is amazing.
And I'm doing the drive from Nice to Cannes. So I've heard that drive is really nice.
It's half
That's
an hour.
nice, yeah. It's like 20 minutes.
Really, I heard it's an hour long.
No.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
so glad I asked you guys. Okay.
No, but the
Yeah.
food a little outside Cannes is
Yeah.
So much better, yeah.
amazing. It's so much. It's amazing.
And what's the whole red carpet gala experience like?
That's incredible.
I never go. I'm in my pajamas eating
She's
a
in
burger.
pajamas. Honestly, the red carpet it looks really big on screen, but it's actually not that big. It's really wide and it's really quick.
Awesome. So I'm going to see you there. And I
Yes.
look forward to talking
Yes.
to you on the red carpet
Thank
with
you.
L'Oreal, living
Thank
the
you.
life at Cannes. But remember to go check out Shopper Stop. 5 p.m. is where
Yes.
the magic happens. And I don't know if you know this, but I have been like for the last 10 or 15 years, been doing the in-store radio at Shopper Stop.
Yeah.
So if you go inside, you're going to hear my voice
All the time.
all the time.
Oh my god.
Which
It's
is
a match
amazing.
made in heaven.
It's like it really is a match made in heaven. So congratulations,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Really, really
If you
impressed.
need anything for Cannes, just let us know.
I'm definitely going to do that. And thank you for all the
Thank you so
tips.
much.
Congratulations again. And remember, this is every reason to wear and find a brand that's homegrown. I know.
Thank
No reason you
All
can't.
your reasons.
No reason you can't. Better be reasonable.
Thank you guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.